4 years ago, colleagues, we had a tragic incident you all remember that took the lives of 7 of our residents and injured many, many more. Over 65 were hospitalized, hundreds were displaced. I remember that night and the subsequent weeks very, very well. That event was the horrifying gas explosion at the Flower Branch Apartments. One of the very frustrating things about that deadly accident, and what we've learned about it since then, is that it was preventable. Several years after the explosion, and after a multi-year investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board, which has jurisdiction over pipeline safety, they concluded that the explosion was due to the failure of an indoor mercury service regulator that contributed to the deadly explosion by letting natural gas build up inside the interior boiler room at Flower Branch Apartments. From their report is that these indoor mercury service regulators were widespread. They were used to stabilize gas pressure and installed in buildings constructed before 1960. And to this day, gas service providers are responsible for servicing and maintaining them. And we believe there are hundreds in our area. However, Washington Gas has failed to replace them. And in my meetings with them, they will say they don't know where they are. It's basically as simple as that. They've actually been allowed by our Maryland Public Service Commission to collect additional fees from ratepayers to replace these and collected millions of dollars, but the dangerous outdated mercury service regulators have not been replaced. So this bill will connect those two dots between the folks who have the information, the property owners, and the folks who are charged with replacing the gas regulators at Washington Gas, by requiring landlords to simply survey their property and report any indoor mercury service regulators to the county and request that Washington Gas remove it. Equally important, the bill requires the landlord to just keep the tenants informed throughout the process. So with that, I'd like to introduce the bill.